Welcome to my world, a world that was once shrouded in darkness, a canvas of unfulfilled dreams and ambitions. I am John, an ordinary guy who embarked on an extraordinary journey. The journey of my life. I want to share it with you, to inspire you, and maybe to change your perspective. My life was a roller coaster, always propelling me down before I could even begin to ascend. My every effort seemed to end in failure. I tried and tried again and again, only to be met with the cold, harsh reality of disappointment. The taste of success seemed perpetually out of reach, just a tantalizing mirage that was always a step too far. I remember the countless nights spent contemplating where I went wrong. Every opportunity I pursued crumbled right in front of my eyes. My world seemed to shrink until it was just me and my failures, a constant reminder of my inability to succeed. It felt like someone up there was making a mockery out of me, turning my life into a constant struggle. Life has a funny way of guiding us, though. On one fateful night, as I laid on a cold, sterile hospital bed, an unexpected visitor came to see me. It was an angel. She did not have the majestic wings or the divine glow that we associate with angels. Instead, she was an ordinary woman, her eyes holding a depth of wisdom and understanding that was far from ordinary. The angel showed me something that changed the course of my life forever, a store of dreams. The store was filled to the brim with dreams of all kinds, big, small, simple, complex. But what made this store unique was not the dreams it housed, but the price tags attached to them. The cost was not in dollars or cents, but in efforts, sacrifices, and perseverance. "Do you want to be rich?" she asked me. My affirmative nod was almost instinctual. Who doesn't want to be rich? But the follow-up question forced me to rethink. What path will you choose to get there? You can either step over others, swiftly reaching the heights of wealth, or you can follow an untrodden path, working tirelessly to achieve success. This is the price. Everyone decides for themselves what they are willing to pay for their dream. That night, lying on that hospital bed, I made my decision. I chose the untrodden path. I decided to pay the price. I would strive, struggle, and work tirelessly to achieve my dreams. The path was not easy. It was full of obstacles, full of challenges that tested me to my very core. But with every hurdle I crossed, I grew stronger, more resilient. Over time, I saw change. I was no longer the man who walked aimlessly, hoping for success to stumble upon him. I was a man with a mission, a man on a path to realize his dreams. My life was not defined by my failures, but by my resolve to never give up. As I walked my path, I realized something crucial. Success is not just about becoming wealthy or famous. It's about feeling contentment in your heart, about doing what you love and doing it well. And I found my joy in helping others, in making a difference in their lives. This new understanding led me down a path of self-discovery. I immersed myself in various projects and charitable works, striving to give back to the world that gave me so much. I found happiness in the smiles of the people I helped, in the difference I was making in their lives. But the path was not easy. Every new project brought its own set of challenges. But the angel's words echoed in my mind. You can't pay with money here. The cost of achieving my dreams was not something that could be quantified. It was the sweat, the hard work, the determination that I poured into each and every task. It was the sacrifice of my time and energy, the undying resolve to make a difference. Today, as I stand here, I feel a sense of fulfillment. I'm not a billionaire. I don't have a lavish lifestyle, but I'm rich in a way that money can't quantify. I'm rich in experiences, in love, in satisfaction. I paid the price for my dreams, and in return, I got a wealth of happiness and contentment. Now, I'm looking at you. Yes, you, the one watching this video. I want to ask you the same question that the angel asked me that night. What dreams are you chasing? What is the price you're willing to pay for your dreams? My story is just one among millions. But every story has the potential to inspire, to change perspectives. I hope my journey will inspire you to take the first step towards your dream. Remember, it's not just about reaching the destination. It's about the journey, the experiences, the growth. So let's embark on this journey together. Let's chase our dreams. Let's conquer our obstacles. Let's support each other, learn from each other, grow with each other. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together. I invite you to share your stories, your dreams, your challenges. Let's fill the comments section with our journeys, our experiences. Let's learn from each other, support each other. After all, every journey becomes easier when you have someone to share it with. Thank you for being a part of my journey. Now, it's time for me to be a part of yours. I'm looking forward to reading your stories, your dreams, your challenges. Remember, we're all in this together, and together, we can achieve anything. After that conversation with the angel, I started my journey on the path less traveled, ready to pay the price for my dream. It was a daunting prospect. The path was rocky and full of obstacles that seemed insurmountable. Each step I took was a leap of faith, every decision a potential pitfall. I faced failure, experienced defeat, and came to know despair intimately. But amid all the hardships, I found moments of joy, fleeting instances of success that fueled my will to move forward. Every setback became a setup for a comeback, every failure a stepping stone towards success. I became a warrior in the true sense, not because I always won, but because I never stopped fighting. In my journey, I crossed paths with countless others who were also chasing their dreams. From each one of them, I learned something new, something valuable. They showed me that there's no one way to achieve a dream. Each journey is unique, each path tailor-made for the individual treading on it. Together, we shared our dreams, our fears, our hopes. We shared our failures and our successes. We laughed, we cried, we grew. We became more than just fellow dream chasers. We became a family, each member connected by the shared experience of chasing a dream and the willingness to pay the price for it. As I became more engrossed in my journey, my definition of success began to change. I realized that success is not just about acquiring wealth or fame. It's about finding fulfillment in what you do, about making a difference in the world, about leaving a legacy. I found my fulfillment in giving, in making a difference in the lives of others. Every project I took on, every person I helped, gave me a sense of accomplishment that no amount of money could buy. I discovered the joy of giving, and it became my purpose. Each passing day, I fell more in love with my journey. The difficulties no longer seemed daunting. Instead, they became challenges that I was eager to overcome. Every new day brought a new opportunity to grow, to learn, to give. My path was no longer just a means to achieve my dream. It had become a dream in itself. The angel's words echoed in my ears, reminding me that the cost of a dream cannot be paid with money. It requires sacrifice, dedication, and an unwavering belief in oneself. I paid the price for my dream with my sweat, my efforts, my perseverance. And in return, I got something far more valuable: the satisfaction of knowing that I'm making a difference, the joy of seeing a smile on a face I helped, the fulfillment of living a purpose-driven life. Looking back, I realize how far I've come. The hospital bed, the conversation with the angel, the store of dreams, they seem like distant memories, and yet they're a part of me. They've shaped me into the person I am today, a dream chaser who's ready to pay any price for his dream. So here I am, breaking the fourth wall and asking you, what's your story? What's your dream? What price are you willing to pay for it? I believe in the power of shared experiences, in the magic of shared dreams. I believe that when we come together as a community, when we support each other, inspire each other, we can make the journey towards our dreams easier, more enjoyable. So let's fill the comments section with our dreams, our experiences, our stories. Let's learn from each other. Let's inspire each other. Let's embark on this journey together. Thank you for being a part of my journey, for being a part of my story. Now, it's your turn. I can't wait to read your stories, to know your dreams, to understand your challenges. Remember, we're all in this together, and together, we can achieve anything. Let's chase our dreams. Let's pay the price for our dreams. Let's make a difference, not just in our lives, but in the lives of others. Because at the end of the day, that's what truly matters. So, are you ready to take the leap of faith? Are you ready to pay the price for your dream? I'm excited to see what you have to say. I'm excited to be a part of your journey. Together, let's make the world a better place, one dream at a time.